This is a 2008 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive Suburban. Test drive and video. As many of you guys know, this comes with a 6.0 V8, no variable valve timing or anything like that. Pretty much foolproof engine. This one's got 112,000 miles. It's an LT. My 6.0 in my truck has 440,000 miles. Tires are almost new, as you can see. Wheels are absolutely flawless. You can tell that this truck's been taken care of. There's really not anything negative to say about it. There's no rust down the bottom of the doors like some of them will have. Tires aren't wearing funny or chopped or anything like that. You can tell, like I said, that this truck's been maintained perfectly. Leather is perfect. WeatherTech floor liners keep everything nice. Back seats are perfect. Third row's perfect. I mean, there's not even surface rust on the bolts, if that tells you anything. Pop the hood for you. I would rate this truck a 9.9 out of 10. Interior's super clean. Under the hood, super clean. Oil's spotless and full. Transmission fluid completely pink and perfect. Front bumper's not all chipped up, which is surprising. Ton of advantages over going 3/4 ton. They have the 6L90 transmission, which is pretty much bulletproof, and they have a 6.0 engine, which is extremely well known. It's got remote start, remote hatch opening and closing. It's basically got everything you would want or need in a truck. Now we'll do a cold start for you. It's always good to do a cold start on vehicles you're buying. There's no ticks, nothing. Fantastic oil pressure. And it's bone cold. I mean, it's not been started. Take you on a little drive. When I get back, I'll show you the maintenance we performed on it. Anytime you buy a truck from a used car dealer, always make sure that you ask them for dealer performed maintenance. I don't care if a truck has 50,000 miles or 100,000 miles or 200,000 miles, they all need maintenance performed. So if a car dealer is just buying them and slapping them on their lot, then you're gonna be the one doing the maintenance that they should have done before they sold it to you. So always ask to see receipts for that vehicle. We actually give copies of the receipts, with the truck. That way you have it on file with all your paperwork. So you can drive straight as an arrow. It's quiet, no pulls, no shakes, nothing. Stopping, I'm going to watch for shakes in the steering wheel, which there's nothing. That'll tell you if the rotors are warped or if it's going to need brake work or anything like that. I'll take you through a parking lot here and hit some bumps. That way you know the front end's completely tight, which we check all that, so. There's some bumps here. I always take everybody over. There's no shakes, nothing, no clunks. Some more big old potholes here. Very solid. If I was ever going to buy a Suburban, I would only buy the 3/4 ton. The problem is they're so rare and hard to find that, you know, you almost have to go with a 1/2 ton because there's never any available. We sold 500 trucks last year and we only had, this is the 3rd 3/4 ton Suburban we've had ever. And it's by far the nicest. Another thing you want to ask the dealer for is Carfax, if they have it available. Carfax is a good guide to show you that it's not been in an accident or doesn't have any red marks or odometer discrepancies or anything like that. Kind of push down. As you can see, it's got tons of pickup. It shifts super good. Shifts quick, no slips, nothing. You can also tell the transmission's been serviced in this thing because the fluid is just such a bright red, it looks brand new. And the underside of this truck's just as clean as the top. When we pull back in here, I'll run you through the maintenance, the Carfax, and will conclude our test drive. We sell all our stuff safety inspected. The 3/4 tons do not need emissions. They are gross vehicle weight exempt, but there's no engine lights or anything like that, so even if it did need emissions, it would be no issue at all. I'll run you through the maintenance here. Clean title. Looks like there's some tie rod ends, air filter, a seal, oil filter, oil change. This is the dealer performed alignment. Oil. Tire pressure sensor, had a tire light on, so we went ahead and did that for you. Couple lug nuts. This is the maintenance. This shows, this is Carfax, basically shows it hasn't ever been in an accident. It's got detailed service records, shows you where the vehicle comes from. It came from Arkansas, went to Tennessee, and then they moved to Missouri. It's a one owner Carfax. It doesn't show multiple owners. So that explains why it's rust free. Completely spotless Carfax. So there you have it. That concludes our virtual test drive. Any questions? Give me a call right there, and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you.